Hey teenagers, welcome to Ask George Uncle. Thank you so much for shooting all your questions. It's beautiful questions that you've been shooting on social media. I'm there everywhere on Instagram, on Facebook, on Marco Polo, on Twitter, on Snapchat, anywhere you need to shoot something, just go ahead and shoot, I have some very interesting questions that has come in and I'm going to answer in. Okay, you have a question, please shoot your questions to askgeorgeuncle@gmail.com. That's all it is. Askgeorgeuncle@gmail.com and I would love to answer it, right? And now these are all questions that didn't come from that email, it came from social media. And let me just put in one of the persons said, I'm from a disadvantaged background and nobody believes in me. There is nothing working on my behalf and I want to give up on my life. What do I do? Now, your first statement that you have said, that itself needs course correction. When you say I'm from a disadvantaged background, this is not about your situation. It's not about the place that you're living in or the place that you're working in or studying or whatever it is. It's not about that. It's about the mind. You have bought that lie saying I'm from a disadvantaged background and you're walking in that lie. I want to say this, teenager, young person, if you're going to buy that lie that I'm from a disadvantaged background and I can't, that lie has to be shaken off. You're not from a disadvantaged background. Maybe you had a lot of disadvantages, but you can turn that to advantageous positions. You can work on it. You can, conquer it, and you can, capture it. You can move forward. You don't have to give up. You don't have to give up. Hey, can you take a book that says the top 20 people who have influenced the world or the top 10 people who have influenced this history? Can you read their lives? You will be amazed. All of them came from disadvantaged backgrounds. All of them had disadvantages. See, many a times, I'm sorry for speaking it straight. I know you trusted me and sent me this message. Many a times, it's an excuse that the teenagers, young people use. I'm from a disadvantaged background. Excuse so that I can still be lazy. Excuse so that I can still do whatever I want to do. Excuse. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. I said shake it off. Shake off that lie. You're not from a disadvantaged background. You can turn any background, any situation to an advantageous position. It all depends on you. And please remember, you have a heavenly Father who is wanting you to win. He's not sitting there and saying, I want you to lose and I'm wanting to make life difficult for you. No, He is wanting to run after you and want you to win. Remember, your Heavenly Father believes in you. Learn to believe in yourself and learn to believe in your Heavenly Father. Never use that statement again. I'm from a disadvantageous background. That's a lie, and if you're going to have that mindset, today you're saying that as a teenager, tomorrow you will say that as a college student, day after tomorrow you will say that as an employee, a day after you will say that as as a husband, as a wife, you will say that. You will keep saying that. And you know what? The problem is this: when you start having that mindset, over a period of time, you're going to have children, you're going to have a family, and you will pass this disadvantaged lie mindset to your children. Be careful. Be careful. You want to be very careful. You want to shake off that lie now. It's going to take time. It's an intentional place. Take time. Listen to some of those episodes that I've been talking about, rescripting the inner script. And it's an amazing set of episodes that's going to come in. Wait for that and listen to those episodes. That will really help you. Thank you for shooting your questions. And thank you for trusting me and shooting these questions. God bless you. Take care.